I just am going through some transformations within my career and within my relationship. There's just a lot of uncertainty and transitions going on in my career and going on in my relationship. It's uncomfortable when you can't be in control, so all you can do is just watch everything play out, but also just do your part to take care of yourself. Just moving with the waves is what I'm doing. New moons are all about fresh starts. They invite us to set intentions, begin new projects, and plan for the future. This new moon is in Aquarius, and it feels like home because I'm an Aquarius. My birthday just passed, maybe a week or so ago, January 24th, 1996. I am a newly 28-year-old. And I'm just trying to enjoy the last few years of my 20s by just facing my fears and doing what I want. Doing what I fucking want. It's my 20s. I still have room for error, is what I tell myself. But really, life is all about learning, failing, learning again, growth. Highs, lows, happy, sad, frustrated. This Aquarius new moon is, I'm reading off of my journal here. I know it's like hidden life. I know it's very much like spirituality. It says sorrow, loss, spirituality, and hidden life. Spirit, spirituality, things that we can't see, soul connections. That's where the moon is in right now. So my emotions, my feelings, my connection to my body is all going to be hidden. I'm going to be processing a lot of things privately. I'm going to be connecting more to my spirit, to my body, and dealing with expressing and dealing with my emotions spiritually. Through spiritual practices, through meditation, anything like that. And I may be going through some sorrow and some feelings of loss as well. I had a few journal prompts that was in my astrology planner, and here are the two questions. The first question is, with the new moon occurring in this part of your chart, what do you want to begin or initiate? I said I want to start posting consistent blogs called DailyJess. For the longest, ever since I started this channel, I've been kind of like back and forth with, I've had like a bunch of ideas and I feel like I have not latched on to any one. It's just been like a splatter of paint, different color paints. That's how I feel like my channel has been. I have blues, I have greens, I have yellows, I have orange, I have gold, all of that. And it's beautiful because I get to just spit out all of my ideas, but it has made me feel a little chaotic and uncertain as to where I want to stick to, or what am I, what am I doing? I feel a little chaotic in my energy. Uranus is also really, really playing a number on me right now, because actually Pluto in Aquarius is conjunct I have a Uranus in Aquarius in the 12th house actually. So I feel like I'm definitely gonna have been for the longest and currently experiencing a lot of change when it comes to perhaps my spirituality. And it's been very heightened just recently as Pluto entered into Aquarius. It's been heightened more, and I felt a little bit more chaotic, and a lot of change and just so much. And I feel like the more chaos I feel, the more I feel like I need to lean into my practice, my spiritual practice. So maybe that's what this Pluto is doing to my Uranus. It's literally, causing me to transform through quick change. And this year has definitely been a bunch of different energies, and has definitely made me feel very chaotic in different points in my life. But the theme that I've noticed, these chaotic events that's been happening and feelings in my life, has definitely made me latch on to my spiritual practice a lot more, and it's been strengthening me, my mental health in a way, because I've been meditating more, because I've been prioritizing, connecting to my intuition, and so much. It's been very interesting to think about. Even as I'm talking, I'm kind of making the connections, and it makes sense. Much change, lots of change. That's for one. And that has to do with Uranus, because Uranus is all about like quick, fast change. And freedom also, that's another thing. I've been really feeling like I just want to break free from any chains or any walls that have been built around me. And I've been going through that for so long. For the past couple of years, I've felt like I haven't been able to break free. And now this year I have, and it's giving chaotic freedom. Okay, so I'm on my way to my yoga class. I haven't been to yoga class in a long time, so I'm a little nervous. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. And I'm just proud of myself for getting out the house, because it's so hard to rip me out of that house, I swear. It's like I really be wanting to like get out the house and like do stuff and talk to people and socialize, but I was just like, you know what? It's a freaking new moon, new beginnings, fresh starts, all the things. And it's my moon, Aquarius. So I don't know. I'm guessing maybe I'll have a great, a great yoga session, a great transformative yoga session. But yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm showing up early too, which is another thing. I am not an early person. I am definitely, unfortunately, that person that like struggles with getting to places on time. I didn't get to eat really much. I literally like grabbed a handful of tortilla chips and just ate a bunch of that on my way. Sorry, I'm driving. But yeah, I just like stuffed my face with those tortilla chips and I freaking left. So, and drank some water. So yeah, I'm just proud of myself that I made it here. Despite not knowing what to expect and not letting my overthinking get to me, I'm here. So yeah, I will let you guys know, I guess, how everything goes when I come back. After I do my yoga class, I plan to go home, and then do my spiritual practice for tonight. So yeah, we have a whole date night planned for us. So, and I still have my bow in. I decided to keep it in because, like, why not?
Support your neck. We'll just mount forward in a pose.
So very much chaotic, changing, freedom seeking, spiritual connection, and all that stuff. So that's been my kind of themes for this new moon in Aquarius. And one of the things that I had, one of the amazing ideas, because a very big Aquarius theme is you're always thinking a lot. You're always coming up with a lot of new ideas. So I don't know, did you feel like you were receiving a lot of like downloads mentally, or just having some like, new ideas come to you? I know I have. I'm always, as an Aquarius, I'm always thinking of new things. But one of the things that I realized is that I feel like for once I was able to finally latch on to an idea that I hope sticks. I say this after like going through multiple, since 2024 started, thinking, okay, this is the thing. Okay, no, this is the thing. No, this is the thing. Oh, this one is gonna be the thing. And yeah, I keep like changing my mind, or maybe even, if I'm honest, getting discouraged because one video doesn't perform as well as the other. And I am too early in the game to be worried about that. Hey, I'm back. That was a good class. It was nice, relaxing. It was only it was yin yoga, so it wasn't like intense. It was really nice. It's what I needed. I tried to like recenter my mind, but a lot's been going on in my mind. Yeah, I just yeah, I just have a lot going on, and I mean, I don't know. I'm just going through some transformation. I've been trying to, I don't know. I just am going through some transformations within my career and within my relationship. And I'm just kind of like scared that, I don't know. I have no idea for either one of them. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of uncertainty and transitions going on in my career and going on in my relationship. And I don't know. It really sucks when you've been with someone for a long time, 10 plus years. Our 11th year anniversary is coming up literally next Wednesday, and we're just not on a good terms, and it's been like on and off ever since the beginning of this year, and we've been going through a lot for the past couple of years, and it's just hard. I can only imagine how, I think about, when I even think about breaking up, I'm just like, literally how much that will impact so much, and I just think about people who's gone through extreme breakups, like with kids and divorces, and I'm like not even married. So I just really hope I don't have to get to that point to where I have to say my goodbye. I really, I'm trying to keep hope alive, and but not be in control of whatever happens. It's uncomfortable when you can't be in control, so all you can do is just watch everything play out, but also just do your part to take care of yourself. As a control freak, it's like, man, or an old past control freak that I'm trying to get better at, but just moving with the waves is what I'm doing, and trying to nurture myself. And that's why I showed up today for this yoga class, because this is something simple, but this is something that I never regret going to. So yeah, to new beginnings. Now I'm about to go home and eat and do my spiritual practice. So very much chaotic, changing, freedom seeking, spiritual connection, and all that stuff. So that's been my kind of themes for this new moon in Aquarius. And one of the amazing ideas, because as an Aquarius, a very big Aquarius theme is you're always thinking a lot. You're always coming up with a lot of new ideas. So I don't know, did you feel like you were receiving a lot of like downloads mentally, or just having some like, new ideas come to you? I know I have. I'm always, as an Aquarius, I'm always thinking of new things. But one of the things that I realized is that I feel like for once I was able to finally latch on to an idea that I hope sticks. I say this after like going through multiple, since 2024 started, thinking, okay, this is the thing. Okay, no, this is the thing. No, this is the thing. Oh, this one is gonna be the thing. And yeah, I keep like changing my mind, or maybe even, if I'm honest, getting discouraged because one video doesn't perform as well as the other. And I am too early in the game to be worried about that. So I was watching a video by one of my the most influential people, besides like my immediate family members. One person that I look up to and have looked up to for multiple years, and he's a very well-known entrepreneur. His name is Gary V, or Gary Vaynerchuk, and I am very convinced that he has to have some stuff in his chart that like is in synastry with mine, because like I feel like I don't know, I just, if you're into astrology, you kind of like are able to pick up on people's, like what people may have in their charts based on just their vibe and how they are. And I feel like he definitely, like, if we were to compare our charts, he would definitely, I would probably, or he, wait, how would it work? He would definitely have a lot of things in his chart that is like probably important within my chart, if that makes sense. Because I feel like he is like my spiritual guide in a way, even though he's not like, he doesn't claim, well, he hasn't ever outwardly said he's spiritual, but I feel like he is definitely, he's very gifted, but he uses it in a different way, like through business. We all are spiritually gifted in, different ways. We all just choose to use that in different areas in our life, So anyways, I was watching his video. He always makes me feel better when I'm feeling self-doubt or unsure about where I am in life. And I stumbled upon one of his videos called Daily V. Or maybe did I think about it? I randomly got an idea, because I remember that he used to post like these daily vlogs. It wasn't daily, but it was vlogs of life as an entrepreneur. And so I don't know how I ended up like going and searching his daily vlog videos, which he calls Daily V, because Gary V, or Gary Vaynerchuk, he says V for short. But anyways, long story short, I was inspired, let's just say that. And I always remember watching his videos. One thing that he always says whenever you watch his videos is, watch what I do, not what I say. But it's important for, obviously he gives advice, but he rather people literally watch and follow what he does on social media every day. And he encourages people to mimic that so they can see results. So I was like, you know what? I really, really love his Daily V videos. I think it's really cool to see the life of I think that is just great to see the life of I like that. Like, not but the life of an entrepreneur, the life of a 27-year-old, the life of a sales associate, the life of I don't know, just it's interesting to see the life how people's lives are, different people, at least for me. And I've always liked the idea of like being a fly on the wall and just some random person's home, and just being able to see how people live and see their process and their journey. And I've always really, really connected with that. So then I got the idea, I was like, what, why don't I start doing that? Why didn't I start doing videos called DailyJess, where I won't post it daily, but it'll be like a video of my daily life. And it'll be a DailyJess will pretty much be vlogs that show my daily life as a 28-year-old who is starting over and choosing to follow her passions, even though she's scared shitless of the end result. But she has so much faith, and she's given all her control to God. And I just know that I really want to show my journey of creating my dream career, which at this point is creating a global, virtual and in-person women's group where we heal, grow, and connect on a weekly basis through astrology and spirituality, or through spirituality and astrology. That is my dream job. I can see myself doing that because I feel like finally I'm at a place where I feel like I am starting to see results in my life, and like me mentally, most importantly. And so I'm really ready to finally like, and also like I don't have any friends right now because I've let go of all of my friends, because no, if you're on a spiritual journey, if you're becoming more spiritually in tune and connected with yourself, you know that you start to unfortunately disconnect with some of your old relationships because people aren't putting in the same work as you are, and you grow apart. So I have grown apart from all my friends, old friends, and I just am I'm starting new, starting fresh. And now going forward, I really want to be more intentional about the people that I spend my time with and the groups and friends that I have in my life. And so, yeah, I really wanted to show the journey of me, um, you know, obviously, for one, incorporating spirituality and astrology in my daily life to show how it's impacted me, but also show my process of and my journey of creating this um, group, this women's group. That's the first thing that I want to do. I want to begin or initiate on this new moon is posting consistent vlogs called DailyJess. Then the next thing I want to do is start doing yoga daily. I feel like it's something I have not been able to be consistent with. And I really, really want to change that. I mean, if in a perfect world, I would feel like so happy and complete if I woke up early, specifically around 4:30, 5 o'clock a.m., because that's the best time for me. I'm most productive in the mornings, and I feel the best when I wake up around those times. So if I wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, if I do my spiritual practice, which includes meditation, journaling, and it's optional, but pulling my oracle cards, and then doing yoga on my own, or going to a yoga class, I will feel like my like self-care has been like doing that every day. I feel like will be me doing the things that I see the best version of myself or my highest self. That will be me connecting to my highest self, So I really want to incorporate just overall just sticking to my routine. That's it. My routine that I'm going to call my highest self routine, okay? But that will include doing yoga, because I definitely really want to be doing that. And I actually do, I've been thinking about maybe signing up for a yoga teacher training and becoming a yoga teacher as a income, like a side income, as I'm trying to build my own business, which will be the women's group. And then the second thing is I want to engage with my shared community or my like-minded community. I want to engage, so in person and online. I really want to go to more places that surround me with like-minded people who share my interests and my passions. And I also want to connect with people online, who share my values of and share my interests, and or who is on a more spiritual path and who also is interested in astrology, and just becoming just self-growth, self-love, self-care, prioritizing those things, being kind. People who are right now I'm very much craving. I've had too many surface level relationships in my past. I that was one of my lessons in the past. Pluto in a Capricorn was transiting through my 11th house. If you can't tell, I'm a Pisces rising. But yeah, I lost all my friends. Well, I let go of my friends, and I realized at the end of that the best friendships and relationships for me is the is relationships or friendships that hold depth, that are, not surface level. I want to go deep with the people in my life. I want to talk about deep stuff and just transform, help each other transform and be the best versions of ourselves. So yeah, those are the main 3 priorities. Those are my new moon intentions. And I know by the next Aquarius full moon, because usually you set your intentions on the new moon of whatever sign that new moon is in. So it's an Aquarius, and it's an Aquarius new moon. So whatever intentions I set today for the Aquarius new moon, the goal is by the next Aquarius full moon, I will hopefully have accomplished some or all of the intentions that I set on the new moon, if that makes sense. So I have, and usually it takes about 6 months for it takes about 6 months until the full moon in the sign of, does that make sense? So pretty much whatever intentions you set on the Aquarius new moon, you have 6 months to, really go hard and focus on those intentions and try to, do everything, live an intentional life, live every day, incorporate those intentions every day, and work towards those intentions. And then hopefully by, 6 months later, when we get to the full moon in Aquarius, then you can look back on the intention that you set and celebrate how far you came. So yeah, and then the second and last question was, under this lunation, what feelings or blessings do you want to call in this area of your life? And I said peace, connection, love, support, guidance, intimacy, loyalty, community, and healing. So, and I just kind of thought about this, and I was going to say money because your girl is currently unemployed, and I'm just being honest. I don't know how I'm going to be making money for this time frame. I'm trying to figure it out. I really don't want to work for somebody, and I know that's like such an Aquarius thing to say. I do have a savings that I've been kind of living off of for the past couple of months, but I'm starting to feel like anxious. I don't like the feeling of like not having money coming in and just money leaving. But I was so miserable, and I feel like how life has worked out for me, it's like opened doors for me to have the opportunity, and that's what I'm so grateful for, because, I don't take that, like, I know that can be even seen as like a privilege or what, or, so I don't take that lightly. And it has not always been that way for me. Oh my gosh, like my work life, had so many jobs, some of which I'm not the happiest or proud of to talk about, even though I shouldn't, because a job is a job. If you're making money, it doesn't matter how you are doing it, as long as it's not illegal. But I've like been broke to like pennies, like scrapping coins and change. Actually, that happened a lot in the beginning of last year. And yeah, it's just, my life has been up and down, but I feel like I'm being guided to take a risk and just trust in God and just really, really work on building this community. And really the goal is to show the journey that you can, make a living doing what you love. I guess that's the first video. I was going to try to do a little intro, get to know me video, but I feel like that should be the second video. Just know my favorite thing in the world is receiving comments. It's like the fuel. Gary Vee calls it his oxygen. And I feel like, yes, like comments are my oxygen. They are my fuel to keep going. I'm going to keep going. But the main reason why I'm posting these videos is not because of me. I'm not trying, I don't like, I'm just here as a vessel for others to hopefully, be inspired. But I really want to build community. I really want to be able to talk to other people about their spiritual journeys and, their astrology. And if you have any comments, or if you want to share what your new moon intentions are, or anything, or if you just want to add it, put a heart emoji, whatever, I would love it. No pressure. But I think that's it. Yeah. All right. I'll see you in the next Daily Jess.